Good afternoon, and thank you for the opportunity to present my analysis of the 2025-2026 RLA Data Tracker. My name is Gabriella Varela. I am a teacher with 5 years of experience in the Catholic School District, and today I'm going to be highlighting some key trends, strengths, areas for growth, and recommendations based on the data provided. The first section of this tracker provides an overview of student performance across multiple RLA assessments throughout the year. Performance is reported at 3 different levels: approaches, meets, and masters. One of the first trends that I noticed was the district's strongest performance occurred on the RLA district benchmark measure, where 57% of students were performing at approaches, 33% were at meets, and 7% at masters. Compared to many of the unit assessments, students were demonstrating stronger performance on the benchmark, suggesting that they may be more successful when they're applying multiple reading skills put together rather than focusing on isolated standards. Another key observation is the variation in performance across campuses. So Campus 1 consistently performed above most other campuses, while Campuses 2 and 4 were generally showing lower results. So when we're analyzing district data, it's important not only to identify challenges, but also to recognize the success. Examining the instructional practices and support systems that were used at those higher performing campuses might be providing valuable strategies that can be shared across the district. The tracker also includes a comparison between the previous year's benchmark data, STAR performance, and the current benchmark results. District performance on the 2025 STAR assessment was higher than the current benchmark skills and results, with 67% of students reaching approaches and 35% reaching meets. The current benchmark shows 57% at approaches and 33% at meets. While benchmark assessments are only one measure of achievement, this gap suggests that additional support might be needed to ensure that students are on track for future success. The TEKS analysis provides a deeper look at specific student skills. Several standards related to reading comprehension showed stronger performance, indicating areas where students are demonstrating proficiency. However, a number of standards within the 3.10, 3.11, and 3.12 categories showed lower levels of mastery, with many scores falling below 50%. So these standards represent clear opportunities for targeted intervention and instructional support. Based on this analysis, I would recommend 3 different actions. So first, we would need to focus instructional support on the lowest performing standards identified in the TEKS analysis. Second, encourage collaboration between campuses so that successful practices from higher performing schools can be shared. Third, continue regular progress monitoring throughout the year to evaluate the effectiveness of interventions and make data-driven adjustments when they are needed. So in conclusion, this data tracker provides valuable insight into both student achievement and instructional effectiveness. While there are areas of strength across the district, the data also identifies specific opportunities for growth. By using data strategically, educators can make more informed decisions that support teachers, improve instruction, and ultimately increase student success. Thank you for your time and consideration.